Hello students, today we are on similar triangles. Now let's consider this question. If you are having this triangle, this is a right angle triangle. Now inside this right angle triangle, we have another right angle triangle. So this shows that this angle here is equal to the angle that is here. And this is 90, this angle is also 90. Now in the two triangles, you realize that the angle here is common to them. So this angle in this triangle and in this right angle triangle, this angle is common to them, that they will be equal. So you will notice that it makes it what? A similar triangle. Name the triangle which is similar to triangle OAB. So we are going to name this triangle in such a way that OK is going to be similar to triangle OAB. Follow this arrangement. If OA is 10 centimeter, OB is 8 centimeter, OB is 8 centimeter, OK is 6 centimeter, AB is 7 centimeter, calculate OH and HK. Now, first of all, we need to know how these triangles are similar. Let's draw the triangle. We are having this big triangle OAB is this. So you realize that this angle here is common to these two triangles, this big triangle and this small triangle. So I will now use dot to represent it. So that means we are having OAB. This is the arrangement. Dot is in this one. Then you are having two curves here, and this is angle 90. Likewise, you are having dot is here. This is OHK. This is it. So this two curves is here. Then we are having angle 90. So to be able to get the way they are related, so they said we should look for how it is related to OAB. So that means you follow this arrangement OAB. So OAB. So that means O is what? Dot. The two curves is for A, and this one is what? A right angle. So I'm going to arrange the angles here also like that. So my dot here is what? O. Then we have two curves. Two curves here is what? K. And the right angle is H. So that means it is similar to this triangle, small triangle is similar to, it means that it is similar to triangle OAB in as what? OKH. So following the way the angles are arranged. So I've arranged the alphabet here. So that means angle OAB is similar to angle OKH. So angle OAB is similar to OAB is similar to triangle OKH. So that is how they are similar. That's what the question says we should look for. Name the triangle which is similar to OAB. So the triangle that is similar to OAB is what? OKH. Then from here we can get the ratio in which the ratio of their sides. So side OA over OK, OA over OK should be equal to side OB over OH, OB over OH should be equal to side AB over KH, AB over KH. So from here, I'm going to substitute the values. So you realize that from the question says that our OA is 10 centimeter. So in place of OA, I'll put 10 centimeter over the OK. OK is from the question, the OK is 6 centimeter. So over 6 centimeter is equal to, from the question you realize our OB is what? 8. Then we are told to look for OH. Then is equal to our AB is what? From the question we realize is 7 centimeter. We are told to look for what? HK. So we are looking for side OH and side HK. So now from here you realize that first of all we want to look for you are going to pair the sides. Now if you are to pair it, you now have what you pair the one that the ratio that is complete and the one of the unknown. So that means 10/6 is equal to 8/h. So if I use x to represent my OH, so then 10/6 is equal to 8/x. So from here I'll cross multiply. So 10 times x is equal to 8 times 6. 10 times s is equal to 8 times 6. So 10 times s will give us what? 10s is equal to 8 times 6 is 48. To get x, we will divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 10. So when you divide both sides by 10, so that means our x is what? 4.8. So it means from here that our OH is what? 4.8. So to get the other side also, so we are going to pair the ratio 10/6 should be equal to 7/k, 7/hk. So if I use y to represent hk, so the same thing as saying 10/6 is equal to 7/y. So from here we are going to cross multiply. 10 times y with 10y is equal to 7 times 6, which is what? 42. So from here, to get the value of y, you are going to divide both sides by 10. When you divide both sides by 10, your y is 4.2. So that means our hk is equal to 4.2 centimeter. Now let's look at another question. If you are having this particular triangle, so you realize that what in this triangle you are told that this line is parallel to this. So this side is 6 centimeter, this is 9, and this is 10. You are told that from here to here is 3 centimeter. So from the question, you are told to calculate mn this side and ym and this side. So now look at this. If from this triangle, since this line is parallel to this, so you realize that if you look at this, since this line is parallel to this, the angle here and this angle here are going to be equal because they are corresponding angles. Likewise, the angle here, you can see that this angle here and this angle here are going to be equal there because they are corresponding angle. You realize that the third angle here is what is common to them. So this also, that means we are having two triangles, this small triangle and the big triangle. So that means you are having what? Triangle XYZ and triangle XMN. So let us now get the way both of them are similar. So you know this angle is equal to this. I use a single curve to represent this one, double curve to represent this. So dot is representing the two angles that are common. So that means if you now have it, so this is dot, so that means having dot, one curve and two curves. So considering this triangle XYZ, so dot is representing x, so that means you use x to represent dot. Then one curve, we having what? Y is representing one curve, so y is representing. Then two curves, we having what? Z. Likewise for the big triangle, dot is representing the big triangle, then one curve is representing m, then one n is representing what? And two curves is representing n. So that means these two triangles are similar in, so triangle XYZ is similar to triangle XMY. Triangle XYZ is similar to triangle XMN. So that is how they are similar. So to write the ratio in which their sides are the ratio of their side, you can say well, xy over xm equals xz over xn equals yz over mn. So like this we've been able to write the ratio. Now coming back to the diagram, so we will now be looking for, so here we need to look for what, the side, which is what, xy. Our xy is 10, so that means you are going to put 10 over, then our xm. Now we are not given this side, so ym. So we are not given the side ym, but we can use a to represent that side. So that means xy over xm, it should be what, 10 over ym will be what, 10 plus this place. I'm using a to represent it. 10 plus a is what, xm. So that is why you're having 10 over 10 plus a equals, then our xz is 9. Xz is 9 over our xn will be 9 plus this 3. So xn will be what, this 9 plus this space, which is 3. 9 plus 3 will give us 12, that is 12, equals yz, which is what, 6 over mn. We don't know the value of mn, so that's, we put mm. So to be able to get our ym, which is a, let's first of all combine the ratio, the complete ratio, which is what, 9 over 12 and 10 over 10 plus a. So that means we are having, so that means we are having 10 over 10 plus a equals 9 over 12. So from here you cross multiply. 10 times 12 is equal to this 9 times 10 plus a. So if you open the bracket, 10 times 12 will give us 120 equals 9 plus 10 is 90 plus 9 times a is what, 9m. Collect like terms. So that means we have this 90 will come here to now turn to minus 90. So 120 minus 90 is equal to 9a. 120 minus 90 will give us what, 30 divided by 9. 30. So this is 9a. To get a, you divide both sides by the coefficient of a, which is what, 9. So that means if you now say 30 divided by 9 will give us 3.33 centimeter, is equal to a. So that means the value for a is 3.33 centimeter. So that means our ym we are told to look for is 3.33 centimeter. Also to look for this side mn, so you pick the one that is so complete, the ratio that is complete, and the side having mn. So 9 over 12 is equal to m over n, is equal to 6 over mn. So if I use x to represent mn, so that 9 over 12 times 6 over x. So from here you cross multiply. 9 times x is what, 9x is equal to 6 times 12 is what, 6 times 12. So 6 times 12 is equal to what, 72. So 9x is equal to 72. To get x, divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 9. So when you divide both sides by the coefficient of x, so that means 72 divided by 9 is 8 centimeter. So that means your mn is equal to 8 centimeter. Now let's look at another question. In this diagram, which triangle is similar to YOQ? So we want to look at the way YOQ is similar. If OP is 4 meters, OX is 7, PX is 6, YQ is 4.5. Calculate OY and OQ, this side and this side. Now first of all, since you are told from this information that this line is parallel to this, if this line is parallel to this, you will realize that if you draw the triangle, these two triangles this way, since this line is parallel to this, So realize that the angle here and this angle here are going to be equal because they are alternate angles. This angle and this angle, since this line and this line are parallel, so this line, this one and this line here, they are parallel lines. So because of that, the angle here and this angle are going to be equal. Likewise, the angle here and this angle here, this one indicated by two curves, are going to be equal. Now this third angle here, this one and this angle here, so you know you having two triangles like this one, this is small one, this is big one. The angle here and this angle here are going to be equal. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Now the question said that we should look for the triangle that is similar to YOQ. So you know you will use a single curve to represent Y, dot to represent O, and two curves to represent Q. So let's arrange it like that: curve, dot, and two curves. So that means Y is what? Y is one curve. This dot is what? O, and for the two curves we have in Q. So you are going to arrange this other triangle up here also that way. So for one curve we have in what? X. So this is it. So for the dots you have what? O. Then for the two curves we have what? P. So that means this triangle is similar. So that means triangle YOQ is similar to triangle XOP. So it means this is the arrangement in which the two triangles are similar. So now let's try to get the ratio of these two triangles. So that means you can say YO over XO equals YQ over XP equals OQ over OP. So from there we can substitute the values of YO. So the value of YO is what? No, in the question we are told to look for OY. So our YO and OY are the same. So OY over our value for our XO is, you know, in the question we have in OX. So OX and XO is the same thing. So in the question we have in OX, the same thing as what? XO, which is what? 7 meters. Then our YQ is 4.5 over our XP. Our XP is same thing as PX that is in the question. XP and PX are the same, that's 6 meters. Is equal to our OQ. Our OQ is what we are told to look for over our OP. The OP is what? 4 meters, so that is 4. So to be able to get OY here, we need to pair this one that is complete and the one that we are looking for, this. So when you pair it, so let us pair. So when you pair, you now have what? Your OY over 7 is equal to 4.5 over 6. So if I use A to represent my OY, so A over 7 is equal to 4.5 over 6. Cross multiply. 6 times A will give us 6A is equal to 4.5 times 7. So that means we have 6A is equal to 4.5. 7 times 4.5 give us 31.5. So to get A, you divide both sides by what? By 6 rather. So that means you are going to get 5.25 meters. So that means the value for your OY is what? 5.25 meters. Also, to be able to get the value for our OQ, so you pair 4.5 over 6 is equal to OQ over 4. So I'm using Y to represent OQ, Y over 4. So from here you cross multiply. So that means what? You are having 4.5 times 4 is equal to Y times what? 6. So 4.5 times 4 will give us 18 is equal to 6Y. So to get Y, you divide both sides by the coefficient of Y, which is 6. So 6 cancels 6. We have left with Y here. 18 divided by 6 is what? 3. So the value of our y is 3. So that means our OQ is 3 meters. Now for this for your work practice, find the left-hand side. So you are given this as you work practice. So this is 6 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 9 centimeter, J and K 7.5. So you are having this also. This line and this line are parallel. This is 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter. So this side is 9, this M and this is N. So for this also, you are having this line and this line is parallel. This one and this one is parallel. So this place is 9 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter. So this place is what? T, I, this is S. Please ensure you like, subscribe and comment on this video. Thank you.